comes with a warning because you're going to wish you'd done this earlier. Welcome to today's session. I'm going to take you through the 10 mistakes to avoid on sales calls. Number one mistake, talking about yourself. There are so many times where I give client feedback on their consultation sessions and they start this huge thing talking about themselves, thinking that rapport is built by them explaining their journey. It's not about you, it's about your client. Your client trusts you if you understand their problem. End of.
Hell yes.
If you don't understand their problem and you waffle all about your story, they're never going to become a client with you. Don't talk about yourself. Mistake number two, coaching your client. A consultation session is not a coaching session. It is not how to deliver value. Value is 3 levels. Your client gets huge value by understanding their problem first, number 1. Number 2, they need to understand what they need to get rid of that problem. And then number 3, they need to understand how to get rid of that problem. The how to get rid of the problem is in your service. It's not in a free consultation session.
I just didn't know that.
They leave, regardless of whether they become a client, understanding why they've got this problem in the first place and what they need to get rid of that. That is huge value, but that is not coaching. That is a very specific structure. How I frame that is called diagnostics of the problem. Diagnostics of the problem leave your client clear on why they have the problem. If you can't diagnose effectively what the problem is, then you can't provide a solution anyway. So the whole thing falls down. So don't coach your clients. You will never make sales that way. Number 3 mistake, trying to close too early. Old sales methods will have you trying to close right at the beginning.
No, God!
Forget about that. In today's market, it's a sophisticated market. People know about these sorts of things. You have to give value. Again, from the previous point, you give value by allowing your client to understand why they have the problem and what they need.
Thank you, Jesus!
That is not closing them. Don't push them. Don't force them. In today's market, if you do not come across authentic as genuinely caring about your clients, you're never going to build your business. Number 4 mistake, letting your client talk about non-relevant information. Most people don't even understand when their client is talking off topic. If you allow your client to talk off topic, what happens is you waste a load of time. And if you're sitting there thinking that this is relevant and you don't know the difference between relevant and off topic, you've got the best part of 45 minutes and 25 minutes has been lost because you allowed your client to talk about a load of waffle. You have to keep them on track. Here's one of the ways of which I do it. I'll say, hold on, let me just pause you for a second. I love how passionate you are about that. And then I'll bring it back to the question so it stays on topic. Number 5 mistake, not deepening the problem. Humans are like onions, my friends. You have to peel them. We aren't just gonna open up our emotions. Few people are. We have these barriers to emotions. So if you don't deepen the problem, you never really get to the deeper source of what's driving that person on a deeper level of pain. If you can get to the source of the problem and keep on asking more specific questions to why that was occurring, how that makes them feel, and keep on deepening the problem, then it will drive them to do something about it.
Do it!
If you don't deepen the problem, they will not drive towards wanting to fix it. Whether they come to you or not doesn't matter. What's important is that they do something about that problem. And if they do not do something about the problem, they do not come through your service, the likelihood is they will never get rid of that problem. You disservice not only yourself, but also for them, because they never actually fixed the thing they wanted to fix in the first place, which means they have a dismal future, which means you've let down not only yourself and your client also. Number 6 mistake, not noticing when your client is avoiding the pain. So you're gonna deepen the pain and you're gonna start to notice that most people wanna jump out of these conversations, but that's the conversation that you got to stay on, because that's gonna be the key driver that actually drives them to do something about the problem.
They gotta what?
Otherwise, they're just going to keep on going on the pain cycle. And what happens on the pain cycle is the pain builds and then it opens up a threshold moment where they can either do something about it or they avoid it and go back into the pain cycle. And so because they avoid it, they convince themselves it's not that bad and they go back again till the pain builds up and then they go and do something. Here's another thing. If you're not intensifying your client's problem on the session with you, what happens more often than not, if you can't close them, they'll get closed by someone else and you basically set them up to go and join someone else's program.
I said, what?
So you gotta notice when your client's avoiding the pain and stay on the pain. Number 7 mistake, waiting to handle objections at the end. This is a very old sales process. At the end, handle objections. What we do with our clients is very different. It's reverse objection handling. It's what we call reverse selling. So you want to handle the objections way before you've ever made any sort of offer. Because if you handle the objections effectively, truthfully, sophisticatedly, you don't have any awkward bits at the end, which is just kind of weird.
Good. We're gonna cut in the lobby. I cut a genius.
You want to handle the objection ahead of schedule. Don't wait at the end. Number 8, copying old sales pushy methods. It should never be a push or a force. You should be asking permission. You should never force push anyone to do anything that they don't want to do. A percentage of your clients will never ever become your clients.
Why?
As in, you're doing these sessions and a percentage will never become because they're stuck in their own way. That's totally cool. Just, it works in a numbers game. As you start to understand your closing rate at scale, you'll know that your ideal clients are the ones that can make the decision, they understand what you're doing, and they want to work with you. The way our COA system is set up is so that the majority of our clients are spending time with people that are ideal clients, that want to work with them, that want to get amazing results. And you're not wasting your time speaking to tire kickers or people that are never going to do anything. Number 9 mistake, old sales methods of handling objections. Maybe you've heard of like the rebuttal. When someone says like, I don't have time, and then an old method would be, time's the reason why you need to do it. They go straight in and it's like this, you know, they've heard it all before. I don't have the money. Well, money's the reason you need to do this.
Yes.
You need more sophistication in today's market. We build out a range of different frameworks of which our clients copy so that it's not this pushy sales process. It's a respect. Look, I respect. You don't have the time right now. Okay, aside from the time, are you cool with the process? Does the process make sense? And then we have a very sophisticated process of understanding how the time is currently blocked in their way of thinking. The more sophisticated you are in your consultation sessions, the more value that you will provide, the more authenticity you build for your business, and you won't be left with these feelings of like feeling icky. Old school sales is icky, full stop. Never use them. And number 10 mistake, price dropping. Again, this is a traditional old sales method. Like today, all right, normally we charge this, but today you've got the special offer. Ding, 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 ding. It's 75% off. So we don't do any price dropping at all. The price is the price, and that's the price. Okay, there's some sophisticated language patterns that allow someone to appreciate the value, but there is no price dropping. Price dropping is super old school and just a bit done, right? Just be, in today's market, people need sophistication straight up. How much does it cost? They need to understand the value of that. That needs to be framed in a very specific way of which we show our clients how to do that. However, it doesn't need to be like you're on a game show, ding, 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 all of that business. Forget all about that.
Yeah, well, it's a head start, isn't it?
So just a heads up, if you click the link below and you can get yourself a free consultation on us, you'll walk away with a grow your coaching business plan specifically designed for you so that you know exactly how to grow your business to the level that you want in the next 30 days. Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel for daily videos to help you. I'll see you soon.